Capital News with Victoria Rubadiri.
Government warns MRC is planning to disrupt national examinations in Coast Province. Top UK lawyer accuses Britain of plot to bar Uhuru's presidential bid. ODM to hold party primaries on December 4th to 6th. And Kismayu residents wary of Al-Shabaab remnants. It's the 5th of October, 2012. Hello and welcome. Let's get into our top stories of the day. The government has warned the Mombasa Republican Council is planning to disrupt the forthcoming national examinations in Coast Province. Internal Security Minister Kato Ole Metito says the security threat posed by the militia group is serious because they are also warning residents against signing up as clerks for the elections. The minister has reiterated plans by the government to appeal a ruling that legalized the group's operations. Police say MRC members are to blame for a spate of insecurity cases, including Thursday's attack at a rally organized by Cabinet Minister Amason Kingi, where 4 people were killed. The minister's bodyguard was among those killed when the gang members stormed the meeting and attacked participants with machetes, wounding others, including retired Judge Stuart Madziayo.
Is a real threat. One, it's good to note that they are now going around telling parents in coastal region not to allow their sons and daughters to apply to be clerks in the forthcoming IEBC registration voter exercise. And they are telling parents in the coastal region that those who will be enlisted as clerks for voter registration are going to be taken by MRC as traitors. And so there is that. Number 2, they are also planning to disrupt the Kenya National Examination Council for both Class 8 and Form 4 towards the end of the year. So these are people who are not really meaning any good for this country.
A top UK lawyer has accused Britain of working to block Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta from running for the presidency in the forthcoming general elections. Courtney Griffiths, in an opinion published in The Telegraph on Friday under the headline "The International Criminal Court is Hurting Africa," argues that Britain is using a case facing Uhuru at the Hague-based ICC to block his presidential bid in favor of Prime Minister Raila Odinga. He says Britain does not want Kenyatta to be president of Kenya, as it sees its interests as best served through the election of Raila, which he terms as peculiar position given the PM's former support for East Germany and Cuba. The barrister, who unsuccessfully defended former Liberian President Charles Taylor at his war crimes trial, claims the case against the 4 Kenyans at The Hague is defective, as the ICC has not directly sourced witnesses. Meanwhile, the Alliance Party of Kenya has announced that it will support Uhuru's presidential bid in the forthcoming general elections. The party, whose symbol is a bus, arrived at the decision after National Governing Council voted in a secret ballot. The party leader, Kiraitu Murungi, said the decision, which must be approved by the National Delegates Conference, is aimed at cooling down political tensions at the grassroots. The Orange Democratic Movement will hold its party primaries between December 4th and 6th ahead of the March 4th, 2013 general elections. The National Executive Committee and Parliamentary Group retreat in Naivasha has also agreed that a National Delegate Convention be held on November 29th and 30th to confirm Raila Odinga as the party's presidential candidate. The party primaries will see the party nominate candidates for the 6 elective posts, namely the President, Governor, Senator, Member of Parliament, County Women Representatives and County Ward Representatives. The party National Election Board will meet aspirants for the party ticket for various electoral positions in Nairobi on Wednesday for consultations, induction, and engagement in party campaigns. Secretary General Anyang' Nyong'o says the meeting has directed the recently restructured Party National Elections Board to ensure free and fair primaries.
Is with Raila Amolo Odinga. God bless you.
And finally, residents of Kismayu are increasingly worried of Al-Shabaab remnants in the port city, even as Kenya Defense Forces took control of it. Those interviewed say some of the militants are responsible for the latest blasts in the town and are urging the KDF to get rid of them. Kenya Defense Forces spokesman Colonel Cyrus Oguna is, however, assuring residents that they are firmly in control of the port city. He, however, admits that there are serious security challenges facing them due to the possible Al-Shabaab remnants.
Guys, they're in town. One of them is yesterday when they throw the bomb into our car. We found it one. So that one is giving us the full information about these guys, where they stay. They also used to stay together. These guys are who are left in the town. Is among 200 of them. They are in town. Still we are investigating, and we make our own struggle to get all those 200.
And that does it for our top stories of the day. Thank you for joining us. I'm Victoria Rubadiri.